Yeah, these Korean barbecue wing chips are something
I thought you were
else.
about to say something racist.
Oh, nah, that's the
These
first thing.
damn Koreans.
Nah, y'all know the color that goes with these chips. It's crazy. Nah, but
Yeah, well,
nah, but cozy stream. How's it 18 plus for a cozy stream? Let's find out.
that category, you're just someone.
Oh, that's why it's 18. All members owner. She's wearing a oh, that's up. She's wearing a sports bra. That's why.
If you click on the pools, hot tubs, and bikinis category, it's so shameless.
Shame's just exposing everything.
The very top one, the title is Latina with an amazing ass.
Yeah, there's no way. No one knows. What's understand?
The second
Oh,
one is just a bunch of random numbers, and it has nearly 600 viewers.
yep. 19. Yep. Yep. That's one sub equals a 360. Oh, that's hilarious. Yep, that's about it. Yep. Let's have some fun. Hearts, 407 views, 383. The new Queen of Kick has arrived with 383 views.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
the chick that was doing ASMR.
Right. But you call yourself the queen, but you're not being the one. You're not being a
Or you're not
Latina.
number one.
That's crazy. Latinas stay winning. Latinas stay winning. Bikini dancing, 18 spicy. Brazilian girls, of course. Blah 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 blah. Oh, Colombian Latina goddess first hot tub stream, 18 plus. Oh, that's nice.
At
Not
this point,
really.
why not just have a category that lets them go all the way? You know?
Yeah, no, we don't want to be too perverted now as a society.
Oh yeah, we still have standards, quote unquote.
Yes, yeah. Just, you're basically edging people on for money.
Yeah.
That's what it is at this point.
Jesus Christ, one of them, micro bikini, come say hi.
Micro bikini. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if people can just like get like their other social medias and just like track them down like catfish and just like contact their parents and be like, this is what your daughter's doing.
I'm sure Kiwi Farms would do that if they were still around.
Rest in peace.
Yep.
But yeah, I can't watch those pool hot tub bikini. I can't.
Yeah, no, I just clicked off. It's
Cringe.
yeah.
It's
Most
cringe.
of the time they're not even doing anything anyways. They're just reading chat and sitting there.
Yep. Being barely closed. Clothes are probably very uncomfortable, extremely tight, but gets people off on the other end, so why not? It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I heard that story of Mia Khalifa. No
Yeah.
Abner, right?
Just that she did porn and then she quit, and now she wants to settle down and she can't. Or did
Hmm.
something else happen?
Yep. There's a what was it? I think it was like a week ago, a couple weeks ago. I think she had a breakdown or something like that. Forgot what it
Hmm.
was. Should be on the internet. Let me check it out real quick. You wanna know what I'm chewing on people is these new Korean barbecue wing flavored chips, flavored Philly style contestant finalist. So they buy hers. Definitely recommend it. It's like
Oh, it's
Mike's
hers.
barbecue. Yeah.
Hers Korean BBQ.
Yep.
They're brand new.
Well, I haven't seen these at my
Oh,
7 quick check, so I think I consider them brand new because I haven't tried them or heard of them.
oh yeah, I never heard of these. Either.
Oh, the dark side of entertainment. Mia Khalifa was wrong. Uh-huh. Behind the scenes fail. This is why I don't shoot anals. Okay, yeah, now they're going crazy. Mia
Does look
Khalifa
like
views.
Walmart has it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, they could have done a little bit more with the flavoring though.
Wow.
They were pretty skimpy with it.
Mm.
Reveals where she'll disappear after learning to live. Influencer Mia Khalifa has revealed she is so engrossed in the video game that she has been unable to get back to her adoring fans. That's new. Oh, is she back in the? Wait, what? She's a gamer now? Wait, former Mia Khalifa recovers from a busy few weeks by playing Harry Potter video game, and Teledoran fans who haven't, no, who have sent messages to keep waiting for a reply. Has recently begun speaking out against this, sharing a snap of herself playing Hogwarts Legacy on Instagram. Joins the Starbucks coffee as she plays the latest Harry Potter on her console after a busy week, as she has says she needs to rest. Nah, that can't be right. There's no way she became a gamer. She did. That's interesting.
I'm back.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, June 9, 2023. Okay, yeah, no, she really is. Huh. Okay. She's addicted to a game. Alright, that's cool.
Oh, she's streaming games.
The latest article is June 9, 2023. Yep. That's interesting. Because we are in July 1st. Yep. The Lebanese born star. Lebanese. So foreign. Dang. Let's see. Where is she? Uh, where's my article? I just lost it. Okay, yeah, yep. I was reading it before. She was unable to get back to her adoring fans as she asked them to keep waiting for a reply. So I guess she's too engaged in the game to actually reply to her adoring fans who probably pay her an X amount of money to allow her to live this comfortable lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait. Uh, she shared a Harry Potter emoji on the top right of the screen of her Instagram story as she showed off her toned legs with her 27.6 million followers.
Jesus.
Oh, that's great. If I owe you an email, keep waiting. Wow, that doesn't even sound right. If it comes, it comes after she gives fans a glimpse inside her fun-filled holiday to Mexico, where she is staying at a luxurious villa. Oh, she's 30 years old. No, it doesn't look like it. Um, and she's having a heart. That's crazy. 27.6 million followers, and you can't find
Man,
one to settle down with.
that's because she doesn't want her simps. She wants someone who with higher, better status than she does, and
Hmm.
that kind of person doesn't want a porn star.
Shoot. Or better yet, they do, but she doesn't want to be that person anymore.
Yeah.
It's like kind of tied the noose around your own neck there, buddy.
Yep.
But hey, look, that's not to say that she can't find someone, because honestly, there's probably less wealthy individuals that'll still treat her right, because definitely upgrade on their part, because now it's like, oh,
Yeah.
damn, one of the most quote unquote attractive ex porn stars on the planet that still looks good, like type of thing. So I'll still treat her right. I'll do this and the third, anything for attention from her, yada yada yada. And she's just like, it's like, nah, it's too much, too much, too much. But how does one recover from such a very a very what's the word, dynamic
Yeah.
background like her?
I don't think you can. I mean, the damage is done.
Damage is done, right? So it's left a nice little,
Jesus
stain on
Christ.
your.
She's our age. Well, yeah, basically. Born 1990. Good lord.
Right? It's crazy, right? Yo. Nah, she older than us though, by like a year,
Yeah, a
but it's
little bit.
crazy. It really puts the perspective in. 'Cause we're guys, like when you're younger, and it's just like we kind of had it. We like, how can I put it? Like I can imagine myself being a whore, like at this
Yeah,
age. Like it's crazy. It's can't.
like, damn.
I mean, unless she kind of started at an early age. She's probably been what in the industry for like what 5, 10 years.
I mean, they all seem to. I mean, if you count OnlyFans, they all
Oh yeah.
start early.
Hmm.
See,
Oh,
she
speaking of
started in
OnlyFans.
2014, so that was 9 years ago. So
Oh,
she would have
she's
been 21.
21. 21. Huh. Is that late? Is that late? Is that late?
I mean,
Is that late?
maybe
Yeah.
maybe now that would be considered late.
Yeah, it's like you started. It's like you started whoring your body out when you're 21. Ugh, that's disgusting. Like what? No, no, that can't be. You're 21. You basically done with puberty at that point. You've done that for 9 years, getting turned out. Uh, and here you are, 30, with some articles saying that you are doing OnlyFans now.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
And you still got ridiculously high standards.
Like it's like she went through that whole episode in her mind. First, she was like, "Oh, I'm definitely down for the cause," and then it's like the cause wasn't really worth it.
Yeah.
You know, they manipulated me, and then it flipped over to being like, "You know what?
Does she have parents? Like, are they alive still?
No, no, her parents are alive.
Okay, that's
Trust and believe. Like, if her parents died, it would be on the news. It would be on the news.
no, but I mean like prior to her being famous. Because like I can't imagine they would have been okay with this. You know.
Oh no, no. I think she mentioned at one point now they think she cut ties with them. It's
Oh.
with the women with certain women that go into these types of industry is literally because of poor ties between their family members. No upstanding
Mm.
father and mother that raise their children loving dovey will want to. But I not to say that's not possible, but I think
I
it's very
this
very.
might lower your faith a little bit, but I've seen a bunch of OnlyFans girls on Twitter like brag about how their dad is supporting their OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
What do you mean, like, oh, my dad's a tier 3 sub or whatever?
Your dad is possibly emptying his bank account and emptying his other bank account to you as we speak, but you don't know it. Think about it. How do you get a tier 3? Unless what? It's like, happy birthday, sweetie. I'm just gonna upgrade my subscription to tier 3 for you. It's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I've seen stuff like that where they'll be like, they'll like post a screenshot of the DM and they'll be like, oh, happy birthday, you're doing so well. Here's a little boost or whatever.
like you're doing so well. It's like, is your dad a manager or something? Like, I don't understand. Like, I find it extremely hard to believe. Like, um, like he just pays and he just doesn't look. You know what I'm saying? Like he just gives her the money out of
But
support, and
yeah,
then
I
just
mean, I would have to
I find
assume
it
so.
extremely hard to believe. I find it extremely hard.
But even then, like, you're okay with this kind of behavior? Like that's very concerning.
And these women, what's the demographic of them?
Usually white.
Okay,
I've seen a few black and Hispanic.
few, but more
Actually,
often.
yeah. And there was one time she never posts like, "Oh, my dad support" or anything like that.
Uh
But
huh.
she posted a video. She's Asian. She posted a video of herself trying on like one of those skimpy cosplays,
Uh huh.
and like her dad was like in the background of the video, just like minding his own business. But still, like she's doing it like right in front of him.
The duality of a father figure in the household. Because what I heard is like I dread having a girl because of the way that girls are nowadays, and then there's that parent. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Yeah,
she's making money, I'm just gonna look the other way, type of thing.
I don't know. Even if she's making bank, I don't know if I could ever be okay with that. If it was me.
All it takes is literally you show up to work and your coworkers are saying, "Hey, your daughter's hot."
Yeah,
It's like, look at all this.
that's
Yeah, that's gonna get on your skin every single day,
yeah,
every single day. But in the same breath, if they're pulling that up at work, then they're potentially gonna get fired. So it's like,
yeah.
you know,
Unless they pull you aside after when everyone's going home. And they're like,
right?
yo, I'm a tier 3 sub to your daughter.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, can you
It's like, "Yeah, look at
imagine?
this DM she just sent me."
It's like, wait, what? Explain that. He's
Yo,
like,
look at this
oh,
gangbang video she just sent me.
bro, I'm gonna be. He'd be like, I'll see you this weekend, bro. I'm like, what?
Here,
I'm
sleep
the
with one eye
lucky,
open.
I'm the lucky guy with the the sub. Basically, it's like a raffle, right? And whoever won gets to spend the whole day with her. So I'll be seeing you this weekend. I'll be like, oh my gosh, like that's gonna be so awkward. Because again, some of these fans actually go out their way to have intercourse with,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
you know, these stars, and they're like, yeah, because it makes sense to them because it's like you're paying money for me to do stuff with other men and myself. Let me expand it even more and do something different and actually have a lottery system where they probably pay money to put their name inside of a hat. If they pull their name, then they fly the guy out. And then the guy has a chance to do whatever they want to the girl, which then she will use that content to make more money off of it.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a compounding interest.
I mean, it's better than the kind of simp who just gives all that money with no expectation of anything in return, and then then they've emptied out their bank account and they've gotten is are pictures and videos.
Like my last $5 type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And like, you spent your last $5 on me? I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. And I'm just like, back of the head, they were just insulting this man
Yeah.
to the great beyond, saying like,
Yeah.
oh,
I mean
it's,
that's like Pokemon's whole business model right there.
it's actually pretty sad. Like, I'm okay. FYI, people, for the anyone that listens to this, when we get to that place where we're starting to get traffic, like, and when I mean by traffic, I mean like people that come in and they blow our stuff up, type of thing, and then engage with us. We're
Ready to
we're not
cancel
gonna
us.
be like that. We're not gonna. Yeah, if we blow up and they cancel us, I'm gonna be so tight. I was like, they thought they could silence us, but they were wrong.
Let's see us next to Andrew Tate.
Right? Oh, can you imagine Trinidadian African American version of Andrew Tate? Oh, that would be
The
terrible.
Matrix came for us and they failed.
Just just like Morpheus, like they thought.
Morpheus.
Nah, but real talk though, like if people decide to donate to us, like we appreciate it, but low key we're not gonna be like those people. Honestly, like we just
Yeah, we're
do.
not going to send you feed pics. Don't expect anything in return.
Could you imagine? Now, if the price is right, then we'll discuss it behind closed doors. Private DMs, okay? JK. Nah. But real talk though, we want to do this because we wanna help. We wanna help the people out there that are behaving like Pokemans. For example, Legion or
I just want the world to not be a terrible, shitty, degenerate, god
yeah.
awful end times place.
That's all we're really trying to do. We're trying to go back to the roots, men being men and women being women in that sense. We right at this point we're just being stepped on everywhere we go. As soon as we leave the house, we're already just a target for people
Yeah,
to just try to get the most out of and squeeze every ounce of dignity that we have left out. And then it's like basically we're batteries. It's kind of what it is.
pretty
You have a
much.
full charge when you're in the bed. You go outside and then the whole day drains you. You go back and then you recharge again. And in some cases, some batteries are they just can't hold a good charge, so they just die. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty sad, but we need to stick together. It's getting there. I still have hope. Women are starting to realize nowadays, like it's not good to just basically show the world you're naked 24/7 type of thing for a quick cash grab type of thing. Because granted, it's fast cash, but
The
you're not
impact
gonna
lasts forever.
right. Yeah, and you could be like the next Mia Khalifa, and not in a good way, but a bad way, obviously. But when you want to settle down, because I don't think anyone that's going to be in their 40s or 50s gonna continue to be on these types of websites. Because again, there's always going to be someone younger than you or more attractive that's going to take the spotlight. This is how it goes. Unless you're really that person that just had that status from the beginning and you continue to push that move every single time. But not everyone's built like that, and that's not even good for you mentally or emotionally or sexually or whatever the case may be, because you're going to develop problems later on in life with connecting with other human beings because you was on a different time zone when you was younger. So it's I say it's just down. It's like brainwashing slash traumatizing to some degree.
Yeah, very
PTSD.
much. Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying PTSD and like as a reach maybe, but it's just like I don't know. It's like I can't imagine like the communication you would have with someone. You know, if you've been like having someone shove their meat down your throat for like 10 plus years, and then you just try to go outside in the world and just have a conversation with someone and not have a thought about, hey, I just want to suck this man's meat off. And, you know, like, I feel like it would be hard to change that switch off to just be like, hey, let me get to know this man. He seems nice. Versus just, hey, you know
I
what?
mean, they are like that when they're not when they don't find you attractive.
Well, again, yeah, true.
Like,
Or they
oh,
just
you're
got
so
no morals.
nice. You have like a really nice personality.
Yeah. But at the same time, they will still probably do it because they were conditioned to do it. That's kind of what it is.
Yeah,
Like they'd be like, "Oh, he's all right," or "He's not doing it." But I'm kind of in the mood right now because the years of doing it when you're in the mood and when you're not in the mood, it just doesn't. You don't care anymore.
yeah, that's true.
You probably just skip right to it, so this way he can just stop talking, type of thing. You know?
It's like, oh
Be
my
like,
god, he won't shut up about fucking Dungeons and Dragons. Like, oh my god.
yeah, you were talking about the whole lore of that. And he'd be like, you know, that's man. It's like, yeah, it's pretty amazing. Pull your pants down real quick. Like she could just like switch it like that just to get this man to stop. And guess what? He's gonna stop and zip, you know. But it's kind of like the other girl. What's the girl that was in the Speed and Kai Cenat's trip when he went to the camping grounds? What's her name?
I
Tina
don't
Tiana Trump.
I
Tiana
don't
Trump.
know anything about that.
Oh yeah, nah. Tiana Trump. Tiana Trump is like 27 last time I checked, but she got into the industry very young, type of thing. And Kai Cenat's 21 last time I checked, and Speed was
Damn,
around 18 at that time.
I
And
thought
then
he
they
was
had
older
another
than
girl.
that. Shit.
Nah, he's a youngin. He was underage for quite some bit when he started amassing like tens of millions of followers on YouTube. Even to this day, he's actually at 18 now. He was at 17 like probably like a month ago, and now he's like 18 now. Like people love this man. He just turned 18, so I mean he's an adult legally, so it's like
Yeah,
not much of a big deal, but he's still a child to some degree, I guess mentally,
yeah,
or a young adult. Sorry, I won't say a child. I meant like a young adult, but again, when you have when you have different age groups like that, is kind of hard to relate, especially when you have a quote unquote mature woman like Tiana who's 27, who's been an adult actress
yeah,
for X amount of years. Like she's already programmed to some degree to just get dogged on or suck their soul out type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah,
And then
especially if you're around like high value people like them, high
yeah, I mean
status.
that's the crazy part. Being an adult actress, you're already a high tier status to some degree.
Yeah,
It's like a backdoor cheat code. Um,
little
but yeah,
parkour.
'cause I saw that because she was talking about how like she didn't care if Speed and Kai hit, and I'm like Speed like I think he was 18, 17 around that time, and she's 27. Like she would probably take Speed's soul and
Yeah,
Kai's soul, even though I don't know, it just didn't. It felt like Speed just wasn't about it. Like he wasn't ready for that, basically.
or is he gay?
That I mean that too. He was spamming that a lot, but we all know why. He did that. I mean,
Yeah,
like quite a few people just come out with that. I mean, he's part of the people behind the current
the
order. There's
the
no way.
pander to the rainbow mafia.
Yep. It's like, yeah, you want to do this? Yeah, just promote this agenda X, Y, and Z, and we'll fund you all the people that you need. We'll get the algorithm to work towards you. Yada yada yada. You'll become famous more than you can actually imagine. And it's like, why not? Now, some people argue that he did earn that type of status or that type of following, and that's not that's argue. You can argue that.
Yeah,
There's still a chance. There's a chance that he got that legitly, and if he did, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Like that's very rare though. That's not everyone. But from some clips I've seen of him, talking about him being possessed or contacting Ouija boards or whatever you want to call it. Like there's a couple scenes where I felt like this man really wasn't himself. Like there's something wrong with him. like spiritually type of thing. So
I feel like there's a lot wrong with people spiritually these days,
mhm. I
or
guess,
rather, there's a lack of it, and that's what the
mhm,
problem is.
right? There's no moral compass to being a human being.
Yeah, no one cares about, is this gonna be, is what I'm about to do good for my soul?
I mean, I'm sure they feel it on the inside and they use the wrong coping mechanisms for it. They don't take the time to analyze themselves, listen to
Yeah,
their inner conscience. So it's like, okay, because again, not a lot of people want to sit there in a quiet room and be alone with their thoughts.
yeah.
Like, no one really wants to ask the hard hitting questions like, dang, why am I doing this? What am I liking? X, Y, and Z? Because they're not going to like the truth. And some people can do that, but the next step is trying to counteract that. And that's the hardest step right there, to counteract what you've been doing so that way you can better yourself
Yeah.
and then
Some
maintaining that.
some people would rather just watch Pokemon stream 24/7 than hear her annoying voice than hear their own thoughts.
Now, but if you happen to see Pokemon, we don't hate you. We don't. It's
But you.
not. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking. Okay, he has a different view. Me personally, look, you're in your bag. All right, you got these people paying money. All right, I'm not hating on that. You know, you get your due diligence with that. You know what I'm saying? Um,
If I ever end up in Guantanamo Bay, I hope the one thing they never do is make me listen to Pokemon.
yo, my man.
I'll tell them whatever they want to hear.
Man, that's toxic. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. No, I got you, but again, Pokemon, do your thing, do you. I guess show a little bit more compassion for the people that actually spend their life savings on you. That's the only thing I would say about that, because not everyone is privileged or has the opportunity like you did to amass this type of cult following and being comfortable at your house with your quote unquote boyfriend or husband. I guess, if I'm not mistaken,
A
that
lot
is
of
your
them
husband.
always end up being married, and then like
Yeah, you know what I'm
one
saying?
day,
Like,
one day out of the blue, they just have a giant belly.
yo.
And you're like, what the fuck?
He's got a giant belly.
Yeah. He's like, guess what? I'm pregnant. It's like, bitch, I saw you on stream yesterday.
Right. Probably just a belly bump, like a fake tummy thing that they can use to simulate a pregnancy type of thing. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Um, what was I saying? Oh yes, Pokemon. Yeah, do your thing. Same for what's her name? What's that? Aramoth?
Amaranth?
Amaranth. Yes, Amaranth.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for butchering your name if you happen to stumble upon this video. You're
Yeah,
you're you're often
she's the one who said, like, yeah, I'd be excited if my daughter was on OnlyFans.
who's to say that he was, or was he probably is. You don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
No, Amaranth said that. She said if she had a daughter, she would
Oh, I thought
100%
you said.
support her.
Oh, I thought you said doctor.
Oh no, no,
I
no.
was
She said yeah, like if I have a daughter, I would 100% support her being on OnlyFans. Or maybe
I
she
mean,
does have a daughter. I don't know.
chill, chill, chill. Nah, but I guess we can talk about that, people. How do y'all feel about that? I mean, we got people here trying to stop indoctrination of, young boys and girls into this rainbow parade of elites, and now we got mothers or potential, not potential, or soon to be or want to be mothers condoning their daughters to follow in their footsteps in terms of promiscuity to the viewing public. Like, is this how it's gonna be now? Is this really the new thing now? Gonna
I mean, it
so it's
seems
like
like it.
you're giving these people two pathways: either become the rainbow or become
Or a whore who
Either.
also supports the rainbow.
Yeah, that'd be the best. The best. What's the word? What's the creative way of saying this? The best vacuum cleaner on the planet. Put it that way.
Yes, it's a good way to put
I don't know. I, I like, bro. It's disgusting. Like, it's disgusting. I like. Some people are gonna be like, well, it's her decision. Yada yada yada. Like, they're gonna come with some weak argument, and this is the way that humanity needs to go. We just stop caring about how we should raise our children. Is that what's coming to?
Oh yeah.
You start. I mean, it's society. It takes a society to raise a child. I mean, outside the parents, parental vision or course, but it
I
takes
mean,
everyone
that's
to.
what they want. I mean, they're like in California, they're passing stuff so that like teachers can keep kids secrets from the parents. Like they don't have to tell them whatever it is that's going on. Like if they're even if they're like 5 years old and they want to transition, they're allowed to like keep that a secret from the parents and help while also helping out the kid.
Like that. I mean, how much can that person help? That's what I would want to know. Like, how can you? How do you?
Like in turn, like they so like if your kid says they want to transition and you refuse to like take them to a doctor, they can call Child Protective Services on you.
Yes, yes, that makes sense. Not really. That's sarcasm, people. Um, I could have swore I saw an article how a 13-year-old was suing the doctor for taking her breast plants out because she wanted to transition, and that happened like what 2 weeks ago. So that's just
What
a
the
prime example
hell?
of why that doesn't make sense from the past that law. Like people, let's like
What
critically think
the
about it.
hell though? Jesus
You can
Christ!
you can Google it. Literally Google this at your own time. Like it's there. I wish I see this articles that I see. I gotta start saving them, and then I'm gonna start like sharing it with you guys because stuff I see is just grotesque. Yes, it's crazy. A 13-year-old had to go through something extremely traumatic to realize that that wasn't the case. Like I wasn't supposed to do that, and I was brainwashed and or manipulated into doing it, and I'm suing the doctor type of thing. You mentally scarred that child for I don't know how many years,
The
probably for
rest
the
of
rest of
life.
their lives.
Yeah.
Like think about it. Even if she tried to get that stuff back into her body, it's not going to be the same anymore. You got
Oh
to
yeah.
wake up every day and
Yeah.
realize, you know what I'm
She's
saying?
still gonna look like fucked up no matter what. Damage is permanent, especially when you do it from that young. The damage, it's gonna
Not
be
even
worse.
cool. It's not cool. People gotta understand, like, a child does not have the ability to make a grown-up decision like that. That's
Like
just the truth.
it's like, oh, they can't drive, but they can definitely go to a doctor and demand a surgery.
What does a 13-year-old know about, honestly, besides the fact that their hormones are out of control? That is a
Yeah,
very sensitive time in that person's life, and that needs to be taken care of in the most sincere way possible, without any type of agenda.
yeah,
It's sad. It's sickening. I don't like, and it's not even us. Even like small podcasts, there's like us. We're not the only people saying that. There's people that have a cult following that are saying the same thing. Like it just doesn't make sense. You really shouldn't be doing that. So you're getting it from both spectrums. It's not like one side is saying yes, one side is saying no. People that have a following are saying no, you're harming the child's mental well-being, and you got us saying the same thing too. And this is just gonna further increase the animosity towards these selective group of people that
yep.
are preying on these weak, not so much weak, but these innocent minds. And again, they still expect us to just keep our mouths shut and just let it roll with it.
If you don't keep your mouth shut, you're a bigot
Right.
and you're an enemy of the state.
That's the case. There's quite a few enemies of the state right here. Quite a few. I don't think they have the capacity for all of us. So, yeah, all it takes is one big, and I mean big mess up, and it's gonna be an all-out war, and they're gonna lose that war big time. The amount of people that feel like, they're cis binary, whatever you want to call it, or groomers, don't match. They're not gonna win against us. They're really not. At least by themselves. If we're talking solely by themselves, which is never gonna be the case because they're backed by these elites or these people behind the closed doors. So it's going to be a bloodbath. But
Yeah,
singling them out by themselves, there's no way they're going to win that.
I don't know. They're
But
they're too busy messing themselves up on drugs.
right, if that's the case. We're just gonna should we just continue trolling them? Yeah, it's like, oh no, you're totally right. What's the word? Gaslight. Well, I'll just keep gaslighting them
Yeah,
until they
like
get
oh
the
no, you
memo.
keep taking those hormones that make you weaker.
Oh, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Who are we to say that? Yeah. Here's some coke. Here's some coke. Yeah, take that. Take that. How does that feel? How does that feel? Like, oh, I feel great. I think you're the best person ever. Yada yada yada. And it's like, oh, okay. Walk away. Like breaking news. Crazy, crazy. Um, but yeah, we kind of went off a little bit off topic. But that's crazy how that stemmed from Pokemon to all of that.
I mean,
See
that's good
people,
though. I could split that into probably like three different videos.
see people like these conversations. They just flow with it. They just intertwine. We just let the mind just unravel the insanity that's taking place here in
Yeah,
America.
it goes to show you just how much insanity there is.
Like we can talk about this for days, week,
There's
months,
plenty to
every
go
day.
around.
And honestly, like look, I want us to be that podcast where your 2 cents actually is heard. You know, like I want to be engaged with some of you guys, like mentally, because again, we only know so much from our sides of what we've seen, our personal experience, or what's out there. But it's impossible for us to know every single thing that goes on. So there's some things that pop up that we probably didn't hear of yet, please be sure to put in the chat or send us links and check it out and then respond that way. I wonder how the other guys are doing. I miss other guys that commented in our section last time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's like joining in, just like talking, um, saying like, "Oh, thank you guys for doing this," yada yada yada. Like that's definitely encouraging to hear,
yeah.
despite the other spectrum of it, where it's just like, oh, you guys are doing this, that, and third, and just like they sound like a bot. Number one, it's
Yeah.
like number two, they're a real bot. Like
Uh,
you can't tell me
uh,
what you see is normal, bro. Like
Sound
it's
like
just
Agent Smith right there.
Agent Smith, and we all know how that ended, right, guys? Who won?
Mhm.
But at the expense of his life, quote unquote. But oh yeah, that reminds me too. There's 4 Matrix movies, right?
Yeah,
It's, dang.
the
I
fourth
just
one kind of like shits on the others, though. It's like, oh, those didn't happen. That was just like a dream. That didn't happen. This one is the real one, even though like, and we're gonna pretend this other actor was always Morpheus.
or younger Morpheus.
Mhm.
No, younger Morpheus, they're good. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Honestly, cast us for another Matrix movie. Oh man, that would be great.
Well, the directors are transgender, so I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna work with us.
I don't. That's unfortunate for them. Dang, we could have sold out. Maybe they made someone trolling. They can have like someone that's like that likes to troll in the Matrix.
Yeah,
Then
we
yeah,
could
put
we could
us
be the
there.
quote unquote bad guys.
Right. Oh yeah, nah, make us the bad guys. We just troll the crap out of him. Oh man. We'll definitely make sure that you probably make at least 100 million. You'll get your return on your investment and then some if you put us
Opening
to.
weekend.
Only thing that we ask is to have no filter.
Yep.
That's it. You give us the script and we're just gonna spit it raw. Pause. We're gonna just go off the top of the The
Raw
thought.
dog in
That's
it.
raw dogging it. No, I can't. Nah, but it's yeah, that'd be a good thought. That'd be a good thing to do.